Well, here we are. We are back on Olympus, open world, starting a brand new hard level. Don't know what happened. Absolutely don't know what happened. I logged in and we were without our world. Okay, so put in a help desk ticket. Nothing happened. I couldn't get it back. I did not have any backups. So here we are. We're going to do this again. Except the good thing is we can move it up to hard, because I was saying that it wasn't difficult to do it. So I have to create a new world, I do believe, or something like that. So we're going to figure this out. We're going to get this figured out, and I will be we got our character though. We still got our character. That's the good thing. So we get to keep our character and get to keep moving forward. So I'm going to get this set back up, and we're going to relaunch into the Olympus. All right, so to speed things up, I did make a few purchases inside the workshop. We're going to take some of this stuff with us. That way it's going to speed the process up, because I don't plan on waiting around long. I don't want to be doing this. I don't want to be doing another 2 or 3 months trying to reestablish a base. The goal is to get this done in one episode if we can, all the way to getting us. I don't know how far we can get, okay, but we're gonna get as far as we can. I'd like to get a whole base established back up and everything that we got moving. Man, I wish there was a faster way to do this. There probably is. You guys are gonna let me know in the comments, 100%. But we're gonna take this stuff with us. That's going to be everything that we need. So we'll confirm our loadout. Everybody close your eyes, don't look at my password. You can't see it anyway, and let's see if this thing will launch us in there. Okay, yep, it's going to take a second. Yep, it's going to take a second. Okay, we're going to skip this part. Okay, there we go. We're back. Okay, so there is some new things. We can see we've got a 450 bar at the bottom. I think there was an update, and maybe I don't know if my PC never updated or whatever, or I am not sure, but now we've got all the things. Like I can see how much, like I got levels, I can see I got 450 health. We didn't see that before. What stinks is it sounds like it's starting us back over, but I don't think it's going to start us back over completely. Okay, drop with the full set of armor. Hey, hey, that's a cool thing. I guess we were needing to drop with a full set of armor. All right, let's grab our. Okay, make sure you always do that. When I first started playing, I would never grab my loadout. I would be searching forever, not realizing it was actually in my, I don't know what you call that, my spacecraft. Okay, so here's where our old base used to be. It should be pretty familiar with you if you've been watching the channel. And it's gone. It is not here. So I've got to figure out where I'm going to actually start this base. So let's go ahead and get all this stuff set up. We won't need that quite yet. We won't need that for, oh man, I don't know. Hopefully it won't be that long. Okay, I've got a lot of gathering to do. I've got a lot of wood cutting to do, and I've got to find us a new place to live, because I do want to change it up. I accidentally hit the same spot we were in. I wanted to go up further north near the waterfalls, but I think this is going to be just fine. There is a small pond over here in the middle of the map that I'd like to go check out. So I'm gonna go check that out, and if I decide that's where we're gonna build, then that's where we're gonna build. All right, I think this is, Oxite Master. Ooh, we'll take it. Okay. I think this is going to be the place where I want to set up shop. It's right here. It's got a beautiful lake. We can do some fishing. I'm all about that fishing. So yeah, I think this is going to be the place that we're going to just start it up here. It's pretty level too. We're going to need a shovel to do this. I think I want to save my pickaxe as much as I can so we can get this stuff started. We need iron, we need copper, we need all the things to do this. So I've got a lot of grinding to get going, and then some shoveling to do, because we need some foundations. And I'm just trying to figure out how we're going to do this. Although we'll get it. We're gonna figure it out. What took me about 30 minutes took you guys about less than a couple seconds there. But hey, we need to get a crafting bench going. So what a great time to pause real quick and get this thing going. As you can see, I got us a tiny little base going here, and it's just temporary. The goal is to get all the way into concrete before the end of this episode. We may just run this episode out. We may just get it all done in one shot so we can get back to the operations. Because the big thing is I got to get a foundry. I got to get a foundry going because that's how we're going to get a crossbow. That's how we're going to get all the stuff that we need to get back, like our iron metal or our titanium arrows, aluminum arrows, things like that. So we're going to have to blow through this as fast as we can. But I just don't know how far we're going to get. And that's going to be okay because that's what life happens. Life happens. But thanks for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate your support. You know what? Let's see. Let's grab a. What do we need now? We need a fireplace. We need a fireplace. Okay, we got a torch. Good. We can see things that we're doing. We're gonna need a fireplace, a ranching station. We need everything. The big thing is, we need metal. Yeah, we're gonna need some metal. Hey, that's how it is. So many things we need to get back. Oh, all right, fireplace in. We might as well do the big daddy one, not wasting its time, and then we'll put our sleeping bag right next to it, so that way we can have a place to. Do I have enough stuff for the sleeping bag? Where is it at? Doesn't it? Don't tell me we don't have everything that we need for it. Was it? Okay, let's go ahead and get a fire going, cook some of this meat because we're going to need some of that meat. And I've pretty much got the meat figured out finally. You only get 3 pieces of meat in your stomach. You can't stack them anymore. You got to wait till their time runs out. So you got to be careful what you're going into. So just watch your food. We do have a drying station. Let's go ahead and put that drying station out here like so. And then we could throw some, so we can start killing things because we're going to need a bunch of bone to make epoxy, or to make bones, to make crushed bones, then so we can make the epoxy. So we've got a lot of work to do. I'm going to get back at it, maybe back to house construction. We need to make this thing a lot bigger than what it is. Wow, check this out. Okay, so I did a little bit of off-camera work, and we've got 2 little bungalows going on here, and I think we've got a longbow as well. We've got our longbow here. Here you go. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful. We got a few bone arrows. I do believe we got our look at a cool backpack here. So let me show you kind of what I've got. The idea. Now we're gonna make this kind of like a shotgun house, 2 by 2. Right now we're gonna extend it out by 3. We've got a bench. So yeah, looking pretty good. Alright, so we're going to use this Oxite Dissolver and this oxygen bladder. These are things we've never used before, right? I went ahead and got some copper wherever. We've got some stuff smelting up here. Let's see if we can get our lightning rod on here because I don't want my house to burn down. And we're going to go put that bad boy right here like so. And then, yeah, we're going to try some things that we just missed. We didn't know about. I didn't know about. And now we're just going to try them out, see what this thing is all about. So that's got an oxygen bladder. And then it looks like we're going to have to get some oxygen in this thing. I got my forge up as well. You guys can see that. We're moving along pretty good here. And we're going to put that right here. If we can line it up to give us as much space. Now, how does this thing work? I think we need oxygen. Is that it? No, we don't. That did not work. Recipe requires fuel. It says sulfur. Sulfur right there. Did you put sulfur in it? Okay, I have 1 sulfur. Oh, we're making oxygen. Look at us. Okay, that's how we got to do it. Okay, there's got to be a better way to do this, right? I bet we've got. Oh, there it is. Okay, sulfur goes in the bottom in the fuel spot. Oxide goes there. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, well, that's good to know. So as long as we keep our oxide and our sulfur here, it's going to fill up our little oxygen bladder. And guys, don't put the sulfur into the oxygen container where I just put it. You put it down at the bottom where it says fuel. You can consume it. Oh yeah, we've got plenty of oxygen now. We'll let that fill back up. We'll keep it in your oxygen slot. It'll continuously feed us oxygen, so we don't have to worry about that too much. And we do need to go ahead and get a water container or set up some water containers moving forward. So we've got some that we hadn't used before, so we're going to check that out. But I've got to get back to grinding. Yeah, water container, we're not ready for that. We need steel ingot. We are not even close to getting steel ingot or a machining bench yet. Oh, another thing we didn't build was a skinning bench. So let's go ahead and get a skinning bench out here. And let's see where we're going to put this thing. Oh, that'll be a good spot right here. And we should be able to carry animals on here and put it on the skinning table. I'm not sure the difference between skinning them outside versus skinning them inside. But hey, look, we got a wolf right here. We could just try this out right now. All right, we'll throw this bad boy on here like so. And then we should be able to interact with it like so. Or no, maybe not. Okay, we're gonna figure it out. Press F to interact. Oh, okay, cool. Check it out. Okay, so we've got all the animals. Click on that. Oh, it tells you, dude, look at that. We get a lot more meat, bones, leather. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so I like that. I'm digging that. Now, we can't pick all the animals up. We got a leather wolf right here. Let's try this out. You want some of this? You want some of this? Yeah, suck it. Anybody else? Anybody else? I didn't think so. That's what I thought. Okay, let's get this guy over here. Put him on the skinning bench. See how this works. Flop him on there like so. And we'll grab this guy like so. And yeah, look, dude, it's like a guaranteed 30 leather, 6 fur, 2 stringy meat, 2 regular meat. Man, we're gonna have lots of food. So if we can drag them to the skinning bench, we're dragging them to the skinning bench, baby. I also have our decorating bench put up, and I'm gonna go ahead and get us one of these nice, beautiful beds that we can sleep in, so that way we're not sleeping on the floor. It helps with coziness. It helps with all the coziness. So let me get that bed crafted up. We'll pick this bed roll up, and then we'll put that thing down here in a second. All right, here it is, baby. I'm loving this thing. Okay, we're gonna be off the ground to give us some more coziness inside of our house. Oh yeah, 25 coziness, 14-minute duration, and effectiveness is 112%. It's the rustic bed. So use that decoration bench, guys. It'll definitely pay off in the long run. We've got our fireplace as well. We need to set up. Let's see where we're going to put that bad boy. I think we're going to put it back here on this back wall. I have started building this third one out. You'll see that here in a second. I'm gonna put a little montage in for you guys, so you're not having to watch me build an entire section of house. So we can put our food in here. We don't need that silly thing over there, but we're gonna figure this all out. We'll get it all organized here in a little while. Look how beautiful our window is. Oh, we got trees burning in the background. We had a big lightning storm come through, tear some things up. So yeah, man, we are moving along on this little house of ours. We got 3 little dwellings here, so might as well take a little nap real quick, get that little bit of coziness going. And so we've got, like I said, we've got 3 sections to the house now. We've got just about enough room to make us mad to not better get the things that we need to get to getting and all the good stuff like that. So I'm gonna keep grinding out. I think I'm gonna add one more space. Look at our beautiful fireplace. We're probably gonna move our room into here. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a better spot for us just for right now. Move our bed in here next to the fireplace. We'll go ahead and pick up that other firestone pit, and we're definitely gonna have to go get a buffalo real quick. We did lose all of our animals as well, so that's a bummer, dude. And we had a ton of honey, so we're gonna have to start working on getting our honey stash back up and everything. We've got oh my gosh, we've got so much work to do. So I'm gonna get back out here and get back at it. All right, I've never done this. I'm going to put a chimney cap on this thing. What's this? Okay, we got it. Dude, I like that. That looks really good. Okay, that's pretty cool. We may even try to make a longer one. I don't know, but we'll play with that a little bit more later. But I like the way that really looks. We are coming along. Coming along. I'm liking it. Loving it. Sounds, I mean, we need one more little bungalow, I think. And we're going to have plenty of room to do all the things that we need to get going. You know what? We never done a trophy bench before. It's pretty simple to make. 50 copper. 2 ingots, 60 wood, and 12 rope, and then just like that, we're gonna have us a trophy bench. So this is gonna allow us to mount a lot of the things that we kill if we want to mount them, and we do want to mount them, okay? Because we didn't get to this last time. So I'm super pumped, and we're gonna do all the things this time. I'm not holding back. I was taking my time, and we're on hard mode. So let's see what this looks like. Okay, perfect. So it looks like you just put the animal. Your vestige in here. Do we have a vestige? I'm pretty sure we got a vestige. Oh yeah, let's grab these vestiges real quick. I'm assuming just wood, right? And we throw those in there. Oh no. Oh, we need refined wood. Okay, I don't think we have the carpentry bench out yet, so we're gonna have to wait till we get the carpentry bench, and then we can start making refined wood. Do we have everything we need to do a carpentry bench real quick? Let's check it out. We just need, we need a lot of copper, a lot of rope. Okay, I'll get to working on that. Okay, we got everything. Man, that's a lot of copper. We needed almost 12 copper ingots to make that 120, because it's 10 per copper ingot you get. So it was quite expensive for this, but we're gonna need it because we're definitely gonna want to start upgrading our home to the refined wood, because that's kind of our next step, and it's going to help with the actual weather conditions, so we're not constantly having to repair our house, because dude, it is crazy. I don't know if it's because we're on hard, but every time a storm runs through, it just wipes everything out almost to the bare bones, and I'm constantly having to rebuild it. So the easy thing about this is super easy to do. You just throw a little bit of wood in there, and then you just refine it up, and then you need copper nails to build any of the refined stuff. So we just keep that in mind. It can get a little pricey if you're not as far along and you're not getting the copper and stuff that you need. But we can run to the mines real quick, grab some of that copper ingot, and get that thing. Now the next big item we really need is a machining bench, right? So we're gonna need 14 ingot, epoxy, rope. Man, we need a mortar and pestle. We need a mortar and pestle to do this, because that's where we're gonna get our epoxy on that. So okay. Yeah, let's get to going. Okay, I got a little rustic table up, and then we've got our carpenter bench. I've got some epoxy going. Basically, you just crush that bone up like that. It's going to create tons of crushed bone, and that's how you're going to get your epoxy. Super easy. The other way to get epoxy is, I do believe, I don't want to lie to you, I can't remember. There is 2 recipes for epoxy. I think one of them is sulfur and oxide, maybe, to make or is it charcoal and oxide? I can't remember, but there is another way to make actual epoxy. So I've got to grab some more things. We should have enough to make that to make the machining bench. Okay, I think we got everything we need for the crafting bench. I don't know why I said the machining bench. Okay, let's get this guy going real quick. Now this should replace, if I'm correct, it should replace our other bench that we have. Let's see where we're gonna put this bad boy. I have no idea. Okay, let's see. We'll throw it back here. Maybe we'll throw it right here. This will be a good spot for this thing. All right, let's throw that machine bench right there. Nice. Okay, so that's going to do everything that our crafting bench can do. Well, this is our crafting bench. From our basic bench, I guess. I'm not sure what the other one was called now. And yeah, now we're cooking. See, now we can get into the biofuel. We can make our iron refrigerators if we want to. A cement mixer is going to be our next big thing that we're going to have to try to get. Kitchen equipment, bullets for those, to make pistol rounds and rifle rounds, because you got to have those to make the rifle rounds. So this is a big deal. We can get into our biofuel pumps, biofuel composters, our biofuel cans, lanterns, the deep mining drill, which is going to make life so much easier to getting out of, and of course electronics, which is one of the hardest things to continue to get. So I've got to get into the mines. I've got to go get as much copper. I've got to get as much iron as we can get, so we can go ahead and get that. I want to go ahead and get we may need to look at some of the heavier duty pickaxes, so we can get a little bit more action on that. Or maybe, because we got to make electronics first. We can't even make a deep mining drill until we make electronics and we get biofuel going. Oh, I think that's gonna be it for today. I thought we could do this, but it's like, it's going to be forever. It take us another 4 or 5 hours to get all the way back to where we were. Oh my goodness, we've got so much work to do. But you know what? We're making progress, right? I think we've made more progress in this episode than we probably did all 50-something episodes trying to get to this point. But it's because we've got everything unlocked that makes it so much easier, so we can just blow through and go through. Hopefully next episode we'll have the full concrete base in place, with all the high tech. Maybe we get some electricity going. That'd be really nice. I really miss my electrical stuff right now, but I'm gonna keep grinding offline. We'll get a lot of this stuff done offline, get back to where we're to get back to running those missions that we need to get to. Let's see. I need some water real quick. Let me get out here and grab some water. Check out these little I need to make some water things, man. Some water purifiers. We don't have our water thing anymore, so we definitely need to make some water purifiers as far as that stuff goes. So drop a comment, tell me what you want to see, how you like the new base coming along though far. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Don't forget, guys, if you like this content, hit that thumbs up button, ring the bell, subscribe, Share this video as you see fit. Look at this. We got some dry food going. Just loving it. Really loving the update. I just don't know why I didn't do it earlier and why we had to lose absolutely everything. But don't forget, guys, pray for someone this week. I'm praying for you. Go out there, change somebody's life. Look at this. We got a nice foundation. Not nice something to start with, right? So go change someone's life this week. Praying for you guys, and I'll see you guys next time on ICARUS.